Hi guys, I'm so sorry. Every once in a while that happens and the video just froze. So it was very sad. So I had to start a new video. So we'll hope everyone can jump on over. I'm sorry guys. It happens. We're back. Hi Mari. Okay. That was a bumpy start to that one, but this one's going to be much better. I'm sure. Hi, GMJ. I'm sure Lucky Girl will. She always, when this happens. Thanks, Jen Lynn. She'll help anybody that got stuck there. All right, so we got a lot of messages. Again, I want to say happy birthday to Patricia Todd. Thank you, Curious Cindy and How Spirit Works for the PayPal. Card of the day, Paige Wands. This is like the newsboy on the corner in old days. Extra, read all about it. Lots of information coming our way. And when I got this card this morning, I lots of times wands have something to do with, the fire energy of travel and excitement. And so I thought we could hear some exciting new travel news or specials, accommodations. So heads up, ears open, and look around to see what you can find. And this is usually things that are said. Sometimes it's, written, but it's usually things that you hear. Thanks, Miss Stacy B. I hope you have a wonderful, safe weekend too. Thank you, Lucky Girl. So we got a lot of news. We got the proof of the 2019 Navy video of the UFOs, right? And I was going to tell you about these Lemurians. I brought these up here because of that. A couple of you had asked me lots of questions about the Lemurians and how do you know they're authentic. They have these scores or striations or scores on a couple of the sides. So this one has it on this side, and this side. They're usually, found in this singular. If I hold it up against the dark of the cabinet, you might be able to see it a little bit better. This is usually the formation that they're found in. Sometimes they'll have little babies attached to them, but most New Age stores, crystal stores, they know how to differentiate these. And the smaller ones are not expensive. Lemurians this size, for healing purposes especially, are much more expensive. But they help connect with, Lemuria, all of the other, the planets and extraterrestrials. You can use the Lemurians, Moldavites, Tektites, any of those. These are my favorite. If you've never worked with Moldavite, you have to sort of test it out first with yourself. I also like to use Celestials. Also, again, you want to test these out before. The Lemurian is just like an all-inclusive, loving energy, and you don't have to test those out. They usually work really well with everybody. I know I've tried a lot of tests with them in the healing room when we had the store. So, get some of those crystals. Let's have some fun and see what kind of information we connect with. And let's just start right there. I want to know if we're going to get more information about more information, card of the day, about confirmation. Oh, thanks, Jen. Well, I collect them just like everybody else. Okay. Is the audio okay now, you guys? Can you let me know? Someone just said the audio was... Okay, thanks. Good vibes. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Jen. All right, are we going to get more confirmation on the UFOs. My camera's a little crooked, but I think that happened when I got up to adjust it. So, oh well. We're lucky to be here. With the way this month started off, we're going to have a question about that too. All right. So a lot of this information was controlled. Of course, we know that. You know, we don't need a tarot reading on that. So, okay. Going to get more confirmation on communication with them, more pictures, more confirmation. This is really, I think it's historic, you know, but Biden wants to really, you know, Trump alluded to it, you know, but Biden's really sticking to the truth, you know. So let's see. Okay, so that's a big fatty yes right away. All right. Hi, Lori Kettle. Okay, whereas I think we'll feel victorious with this because even on its size, there's a victorious element to this. I think this makes both parties excited. This had been sort of blocked, but now it's there for all to see. Okay, and there's more, and they're going to help us with getting some more information. Wow. Okay. They're like, we've already given a lot of information. You've seen us buzzing through before, you know, with that Knight of Wands. Yeah, there it is. And this means this is going on right now. So there's more happenings right this very second. And the Magician is the card of communication. So that's cool. Mercury. Yep. It's happy stuff. That's fun. Hey, there's going to be some family watch parties now. A lot of work's going into this. Looks like we get some information, then we wait a little while. More scientists and will get involved. Ooh, and more secrets. So yes, they'll share some and they'll save some. But isn't that interesting to have that come up at the top? To get the card of the day is the Page of Wands, and then, thanks, Sissel. That's very kind of you. So that's so cool. I really like that. I love that answer. And then I think this may be a clue, too, from our guides to watch the phases of the moon. The new, the full, the waxing, waning, because the High Priestess has all three stages on top of her crown. So that's cool. And then, you know, the psychic waters too. So maybe even over water bodies, you know, oceanic bodies. So we'll, you know, and I walk the beach. I'm going to make it 4 times this week, but I'm back to my 3. So I feel really good about that. I'm trying to really take off that pandemic weight stuff. How's everybody doing on their diet? On their change of exercise kit. Is everybody doing good? Oh, wow. That's so exciting how spirit works. Must have freaked him out, but well, maybe not. Maybe it was fun. No. Well, okay. Hi, Steve Myers. Is anybody having luck with their diet? Jay has. Jay's beating us all. You know, well, we're still eating chips and things like that. I don't have a sweet tooth because my very first, like, really paid job was in a bakery. So I used to stuff the donuts, roll the donuts, ice the cakes, write on happy birthday cakes and things like that when I was in high school. So I don't have a sweet tooth. I laugh. Steve Myers lost 10 pounds. Dave had truffle chocolate cake. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Hi, Desiree. Oh, Jay, good for you. Wow, that's tremendous willpower. All right. Okay, so and going back to the card of the day, we had the Page of Wands, and we got the information about the Mueller report and Konstantin Kilimnik. He was indicted in 2017, remember? And so they've just played Connect the Dots. If you watched Rachel last night, which I only did this morning, you know, had him linked to Manafort before. It really looks like Hillary would have won that. This must make her, and you know, she's known this we've all known this. Look how long it took, right? Oh, and then the sanctions, we really did get a boatload of information. We saw that the sanctions were there and that Putin was going to be madder than a murder hornet. So we're going to ask what he's going to do now, because he's going to do something, because he's mad. We've seen that coming for a while. I'm going to ask about Supreme Court Justice Breyer. Is he going to, Dems are pushing him to retire so the same thing doesn't happen with RBG. Pootie, Buffalo Bills are requiring you to show your vaccine card, vaccine passport, whatever you want to call it, to watch their games. They're the first NFL team to do that. Cuba's Raul Castro, stepping down from the Communist Party. And Cuba is really horribly unstable. So we're going to take a look at them, their future. Jay wants us to ask about Biden's commission to expand SCOTUS, if he'll have success with that, which I think he will. I'm going to ask about the second half of April. Is it going to get any better? Listen, I've talked to so many friends. I had one of my friends was in tears yesterday, and just I can easily say 5 of my buds have texted me to say, what is going on? You know, the beginning of this month has just sucked rotten eggs. I had to really go into gratitude because, you know, one of my friends died and I didn't get to go to her service because the kids had a wedding. I mean, it was just crazy stuff. Legit, right, Stacy? So we're going to ask about that. All right, but let's start off with Kilimnik. Oh, Mari, congratulations. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. Well, I'll let you know how much I lose this week, next week, because I took my son's friend. I finally got to see him. Last night I took him to dinner, and we went to Ford's Garage, and we had burgers and fries and a beer and onion rings. But it was great. We ate outside. And, you know, a lot of things where I live in Southwest Florida are Fords and Edison because their winter homes were next door to each other, and it's a big tourist place and beautiful gardens. And it's a fun restaurant because there's car parts and old, you know, antique cars in there, and the sinks are made out of car parts, and it's just fun. All right, let's see about Kilimnik. Are we going to get our hands on him? Are we ever going to get WikiLeaks or... Remember Trump? I love WikiLeaks. Well, I don't know anything about who's WikiLeaks, right? Kilimnik, Russian operative. Are we gonna get our hands on him? There's a big reward for information of his whereabouts. I didn't have tornado dreams last night, but I had 2 in 7 days, which is pretty significant. Okay, so he took off. He slipped through this portal right here, in the Ace of Pentacles, and he just took off. You know, he did what he needed, and he's adventuring around. But the Fool means he'll leave trail. So he's not, didn't perhaps take full inventory of his trail, and so someone will pick up on some tidbits. Yeah. So they know where he's been. There's a higher power Prudy. Oh, there's information coming very quickly. Now there's more stuff coming right away. And, we saw that the parts of the Mueller report will be coming to light. This is all going to fit. We're going to have a big party, you and I and all of the other readers. We're going to have a big old fat party. And even if we're losing weight, we're going to have extra goodies because, man, I need to tell you, the stuff that's getting ready to come out is so big. And we have to ask about Matt Gaetz' phone and Trump. Oh boy, how am I going to do this? Right. Gaetz' phone. I'm going to have to come back on this weekend just for that alone. Okay. All right. They're working on his whereabouts. They're working on it. There's a big task. There's a task force working on it. Three of Pentacles. Slips through their fingers. Hides out. Slips through. Hides out. Laying low. Up. Someone gives them up. Someone gives them up. And we get them. Woohoo! All right. That's good. So we got that. Oh, yeah. We get them. Somebody's going to help us. One of our allies is going to help us. That's going to be really big. So I doubt it comes through. This shows three groups working, three people working together. So it's going to be an ally or a strategic effort with one of them. Same thing, basically. So that's cool. Jay, if I were you, I'd be bragging. Congratulations to you, man. Oh, Autumn's here too. Hi, Autumn. I need to get with you guys. The craziness, I think, is over. God. All right. They seized Matty Matt's phone in December after Trump lost, and before the Capitol event. So I want to see, first of all, if there was any, let's just combine it. So, because I'm so over him. Let's combine to see if there was any evidence on Matt Gaetz' phone that could implicate his connection to the Capitol and or give Trump problems. We'll get a yes. Remember, I do a card of the day every day, Facebook and Instagram. And if you'd like to schedule a reading with me, you can go on my website, thewayofpositivechange.com, and book your own appointment. Matt Gaetz' phone. Does it implicate Trump in anything or the Capitol events? Does it link him to either one of those naughty things? Thank you, lucky girl. Oh, there isn't just a little, not a little smidgy. This is in excess. Oh, boy. Oh, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. What have you done? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I combined that question. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's there. Boy's going to try to wiggle and weasel out of that. It's not going to work. There's text messages. There's all kinds of stuff. Money trails. Oh, boy. He is having a sad time over that. He thinks his daddy is going to be able to pull strings in the government and get him out. He just, and it could be the end of his political career, but to keep him out of jail, I think and he gambled. He gambled. Listen, this is the 7 deadly sins right here with this 9 of Cups. You know, greed, excess, lust, gambling when paired with the Wheel of Fortune, right? Oh boy. Stealing, sneaking events. He might have been able to cover up a couple of things. Notes to others, notes to other people about the building. Oh boy. Oh boy, he is in deep doo-doo. He is really in stupidity. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yep, he wasn't looking. Wow, was he all pumped up on his own adrenaline? Oh my gosh, it's so much. Whoa. Oh man, he's not going to be able to talk to his dad for a long time. Man, this is awesome. It's awesome. So his political career, I think, is in tatters. We'll look again to see if there's any hope of getting him to pay for these things. But this is as much as we could possibly hope for. Yeah. Oh boy. There could be bribes here to get him off of this stuff. There could be, because this is right on top of that little money card there. And this is younger people, Pages, right? For entertainment purposes only. Oh yeah. So it's there. And this could be the parade to the building, right? Because this is the welcoming home parade. Could be walking down to the building. This is all wrapped up in a nice bundle of 10 wands. Yippee. Okay. That was fun. Wow, that was impressive. I mean, it really was. That was clear as day. Okay, we asked about that. Okay, we asked about Kilimnik. We're going to get him. 2 cups. That was awesome. 2 cups, 3 of Pentacles. Yay! Get a little help from our friends. Okay, so we asked about that. We've been seeing these sanctions on Putin. We've been seeing he's so mad and he's getting squeezed. What's he going to do? What is his next move? What is Putin's next move for entertainment purposes only? If you guys can hit that thumbs up button, could you help a girl out, please? Help a friendly tarot reader out. We got the Page of Wands. The spirits are about to speak. Okay, let's see. What's Putin's next move? Sanctions. They're sanctioning the darkies. They're doing it up. They're doing a sanction dance. We saw it, and saw it again. And there it is. And it's almost like it had to be explained when there's some sort of like weird nuance in how this was like all wrapped up into Kilimnik and the 2016 election and the Mueller's report, and then the 2020, so it's like, oh yeah, this is as much as he can handle. This is, remember, we saw him really getting mad. Really getting mad. All right. Now, I think this is sending in, crossing over a border. This could be, it could be an issue in this with Ukraine. We'll see if we get any waters too. Okay. Yep. And he's gonna try to expose some secret that we don't want to get out. He thinks he's got a couple of things up his sleeve. He does. Oh, yeah, there's the secret. Oh, boy. Okay, so I'm not getting an internet card. I think our internet is okay, but this could have to do, now we're seeing the merchants. So this is going to be something that affects our trade. Okay. Oh, I don't like to see the scientist there. He'll bide his time, but he is going to make decisions that this isn't fair. I'm going to say that it has to do with some unveiling a secret that we don't want to get out for some reason. And then I'm going to say trade. Tries to hit us with some sort of trade issue when we have sanctions on him. Not really seeing, this could be social media secrets. This could be something with science too. It could be that secrets from the solar place, legal secrets, or cause possibly even some division. Oh boy. Okay, so here's our card of the day with that. So this will start to leak out. We have to keep our eyes open. So I'm sure they are. I'm sure. Yeah, I think this is it, because they're trying to close the mouth of the lions. This is like exposing something that they didn't want to get out. That makes me a little feared. Oh my gosh, yes, we are going to, Stacey B. Perry Griffith, we are going to ask about Jim Jordan. He is on the list. Maxine Waters told him to shut his mouth because he was all over Dr. Fauci, and Maxine Waters just jumped on him and told him to be respectful and shut his mouth. So let's, oh, you gotta love her. She's not feared, not even 1 minute. All right, Jim Jordan, his political career. Some of the secrets are getting ready to hit the fan too. There's so much coming. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a parade of information. It really is. Jim Jordan's political career. Is he done, through, cooked, finished? She did. She told him to shut his mouth. Verbatim. And shut your mouth. Oh boy. He wouldn't mind it too much if he left to do something else. He's covering up. He's got a lot of secrets. A lot of secrets about earlier days, carefree days. This is being looked at. He didn't want to listen to the truth. He's with all of the, all of them took the oligarchy money. This is all going to come out. All of them. And all of our Republican friends that we've lost, family members, are all going to understand what happened here with Kilimnik and Manafort and Russia and Trump and the campaign misinformation. And they're going to understand how they were duped. Because I'm not sure if you remember, I shared with you, I've shared it a couple of times, but I had that dream where a couple of my friends, I don't have to say, I told you so or anything. They had their head down and they're like, yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. One of the most vivid dreams I had, and after I had that, I knew that it would all come out. All right. Here, there's judgment about a meetings and information shared with a group of people, some dark money, of course, we know that, and a secret. But someone comes forward, mercurial information. Magician is information, and that can be some of those 7 deadly sins as well. I forget what Autumn calls that card. Okay, yep, some missteps. This is coming fairly soon, not too long, with the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles and the Fool. Won't be too long. So he's missed some steps. I don't remember this. That leads me to believe that they'll see how he used his words to twist things, and that he was a fool, and that he used misinformation. So I don't think he has a political career. I don't think he gets to hold on to, because I think this death card means he's done. You know, I don't know whatever that last stand was yesterday, but Maxine sure gave him a what for. He's finished. Finished. And he's got some stuff coming up, because we know that. It's just, it's really quite amazing at how long it takes to get it out. But we had, you know, Trump had so many evil people in high places that we just couldn't get it through, you know? I am so grateful, even though the beginning of April really was rotten eggs for so many of us. I'm so grateful that so many of us voted and that we outnumbered them. I'm so grateful, because that's it. Yeah, and I know Dr. Fauci got a little feisty there. That's the most feisty I've seen. Feisty Fauci. That's what he got. I know. And I forgot to share with you guys. I know this is, you know, my personal thing, but I'm so excited. I've only left the country one time, and it was to go on a cruise when I was 16 with my best friend. So I actually have applied for my passport. I have my appointment. I had them check my birth certificate to make sure that I had the right thing yesterday down at the courthouse. I'm so excited. I'm going to be able to go to Costa Rica. Because my nephew and his fiance are due in July. All right. Let's see. So I just had to share that happiness. Okay. UFOs we did. Pootie's up to no good. All right. Is Justice Breyer is he gonna retire? Is he going out or not? My son and daughter-in-law went there, and I have 2 friends that moved there, and they absolutely love it. How are we? Oh, we're doing great. Okay. The Dems are pushing Justice Breyer to please retire. Justice Breyer, will you please retire? And then we'll use that as a segue into Jay's question. Justice Breyer, is he going to retire? You know, he needs to think. You know, I wish Ruthie would have done it too, but because we have to get that Stepford lady out of there. Oh, he's confused. He's confused. He likes being the star. He's not committed to doing that right now. Doggone it. Nah, he's stuck in the head in a nice way. Yikes, I hope he doesn't get too confused. He likes being the star. He just, he knows he probably needs to make a decision, but he doesn't want to. He wants to hold on to it. He's holding on. He does not want to. No, I do not want that cup. No, I do not want it. Then he starts to waver. Monday, Wednesday, Friday says yes. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday says no. And then someone says, but you might need to do the right thing. So first we hear speculative talk that he says no, but this could come back around by spring of the coming year that he might consider it. And that's what I get on that. No, he doesn't want to do it right. And he may have already said no. I guess so, because he would have already done it, right? All right. Now let's go right into Jay's question. Will Biden's commission to expand SCOTUS be successful? Will we get several more judges on that? And thanks so much, you guys, for coming over from the video that didn't work right. I'm sorry, every once in a while that happens. I thought when I got my new camera and mic, everything would be so cool. All right. Biden's commission to expand SCOTUS. Will we be successful? Get some more on that. Well, we're off to a start. There's risk in any measure. There's people that don't want that. It makes them afeard. All right, but it's a lot of work. Boy, is this a heavy undertaking. A lot of work, but there's opportunity. The world is our oyster. A lot of people are going to be mad, and we might have to get tricky with some strategic. Yeah, he's going to have to pull some maneuvers. He's going to have to do some fancy footwork. But can he do it? Can the commission do it? There's openings. I'm getting portal after portal here. Portal power. No. Potty. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a really huge undertaking, but it will. It's so much work, though. I had no idea there was that much work. I mean, you have some idea that it was going to take that much, but this is really big. Yeah, then look what we get on the bottom. And I think that RBG will be watching over in heaven. Yeah, they're gonna have to do some fancy footwork to get around the naysayers, but they will. This means we're doing the work. We're putting the hammer to the nail, carving out these pinnacles. You bet. Hi, Miss Becca. Wow, I feel so honored. I feel honored that you're all here. Okay. So there's the answer to that. That was cool. All right, let's sneak in this other one that was on the community page. Is Biden gonna pass some new laws that will help? Thanks, Miss Prairie. Will Biden pass some new laws, gun violence, that will help deplete it? Our prayers and thoughts go out to all the families in the FedEx horrific shooting. All right. Will we finally get some laws passed that will help decrease, that will be successful in decreasing gun violence? going to come up with some nice new proposals that give hope, renewed hope and optimism. That would be good. Getting that passed is going to be really tough, you know, really, really tough. There's opportunity. It's caused so much pain, so much heartache, so many tears. I think that was our card of the day yesterday. I don't like that card. I hope it goes. And then I had friends in tears. Okay, takes, boy, because those are the NRA people right there on top of that. Oh, they're going to say, you don't want this. You don't want this. Don't look at it. You don't want this. They're going to put money into the campaign of don't look at what they are proposing. They're being sneaky. They're trying to take your freedoms away. We already know this. They're just going to say the same things. They're not going to say or do anything new. I don't think. We already know. This is a hot button emotional topic. Trying to get it up there to the top, that love? No, not successful right now. Not right now. They're going to try, but it isn't right now. It's all swords. Okay, so what's on the bottom? We might be able to get some background check changed up, you know, after we get, you know, after we have a sort of a face plant with this. All right. They try to write it up and they have hopes. They have all kinds of good intentions, but that's that. For people that are packing, that's a packed question. All right. That wasn't what I wanted to see. I'm sorry. All right. I want to ask about Cuba. I want to ask about more NFL teams. Let's do the NFL teams. Oh, thank you, Miss Rebecca. That's so kind of you. Guys, that's really kind. Thanks so much. Buffalo Bills, the first NFL team to announce that you will need to show your vaccine card in order to enter the stadium to watch their game. And they have every right to do that. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. You guys are awesome. Oh, I like the clapping hands. Will more NFL teams follow shortly? Hi, Miss Lynn. Buffalo Bills, first NFL team to require a vaccine passport to get into their stadium. Bless their hearts. Will more NFL teams follow to make it safe for their players and their fans? Rebecca, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much. Okay. Ooh, big decisions. Should I do the right thing? Should I join hands with the Buffalo Bills? Should I be tempted not to do this? This is big. This is really big. My hair. Ooh, they want the money and they're afraid that, well, I think that this goes both ways, as many things do. I think they're concerned about people who sponsor their commercial, you know, their commercials, ads. What do they want? It's like, where's the most money go? Are they going to, you know, say, we will sponsor you? Thanks, Marby. Oh, that's kind of you. Thanks, Miss Lynn. So it's going to be, they're going to put their money where their mouth is. I mean, that's what's going to happen. They're going to announce it if they get enough sponsors to say, yeah, we'll back you on that. Or don't do that, or we will not back you. So they have to get the most, they will make the decision based on the amount of money offered by sponsors. Commercials, people that put their banners up, people that own the stadiums. They do want to offer this, and many of them think it is absolutely the right thing to do here. So that's cool. They want to say, here, you know, you're safe. Feel free to come and spend your money here. Buy some hot dogs. All right, here's an announcement. So this is good. Another team will announce very quickly. How many? How many? Yay. Okay, more. Major Arcana cards. There's some that don't want to. Some that don't want to. I wonder if that's Miami. I wonder if that's the Dolphins Stadium. The Dolphins and the Marlins and the sunny places. Arizona, Florida. Sorry. I can make fun of my own state. I do get a little ruffled when other people make fun of my state. Oh boy. More face plants. Wow, it's kind of, okay, since we have two major arcana and we have both the Knight, this is Hopes and Fears, and this is, I'm undecided yet, but I think because we have the Sun and the Magician with proposals for they want to protect your freedom to feel good, and they know it's the, you know, moral right thing to do, I'm going to go with yes. I'm going to say more will than will not. That's what I'm saying. Joe Robbie Stadium. Right. Yeah, it is. Right. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, you guys. That means so much to me. Thank you for all the moderators. Hot share in sight. All right. Cuba are really having an economic crisis. It's really bad. I did a little bit of research. It's really, really bad. And Raul Castro is handing over. He's stepping down from the Communist Party post. Let's look at their fate. The future of Cuba. Hi, Allie P. Excuse me. Drink of water. Water drink. Ocean was all stirred up this morning on my walk. Those storms are in the northern Gulf are shaking it all up. Cuba, economic crisis, people. You know, they actually have some singer-songwriters that are speaking out and making some good songs. Will they have some success getting some of these people out of there for their economic crisis? Will things get better in Cuba, yes or no, please? Okay, so this is good. I'd like to note that, you know, the Ace of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck is the only ace that doesn't have the yods in the picture. The other three aces do. This is more, even though it's gifts and it's kind of from spirit and there's a portal here, this is more man-made. So I'm going to say this is an extension, an offer from another country to help, to do business. But boy, there's still some greed and some sneaky ties. And so that goes both ways too, you know, because there's the upper echelon there putting that money in their pocket, so that's not the end of that regime. And whoever he handed off to, what the heck was that guy's name? Miguel on Canal or something like that. I don't know. There's the instability right underneath. there's going to be some sort of a big protest, a big push. Emotions get very unstable. So this is a speaking up for their rights. That's good to see. But they don't want to admit something. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to make a decision. I'm going to pretend it doesn't exist. Some don't want to upset the status quo. They will speak out more, but it's the bully. So there's more of a gathering that's going to happen online with this. So they're going to have their own little march or protest. I don't know. They shut the internet down though because of this. So that's really stressful. But I have the Empress on the bottom. This gives me some hope. There's at least going to be some people standing up to the bully, you know, and they're going to feel more inspired. They're going to say, come on, let's get together. We can do this. We can do it. And then they're going to reach out to get other people, but they may shut. I don't know what internet act, you know, I don't know what all they've got. Okay. Snowing in New Hampshire. One of my best buds owns a yoga studio, Ohana Yoga in, oh my gosh, the name of her town just went out of my, and that's what happens sometimes. Okay, so let's ask about the second half of April. God, please, is it going to get any better? Oh boy, come on, let's see. First half of November was fraught with all kinds of difficulties for a lot of my loved ones. Okay, so there's still financial issues going on, and I know I filed my 2019 taxes a little bit late, so I don't have the stimulus check yet. So, and I hope more of you are getting yours. There's still financial issues here, so we have to be really careful. So, and I know we will. I'm hoping others change of places, so some travel. Oh, good. Okay, so this high priestess is to the left of this Celtic cross. Make sure you're saying positive affirmations. All right, I'm going to look to see what's going to be helpful to us as well. Emotional, this is better. We're getting better. Patience, perception. We're getting a lot of boosts of creativity, a lot of things that are written, some good books. Literature will come out. Some of the crooks will get caught. Yay! It's better. It's better. It's better. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, let's see. What do you and I need to know for the weekend? Bye, GM Dave. Thanks for stopping by. Hit that thumbs up button if you can, you guys. What do you and I need to know for our weekend? Second half of April is going to get better. What do the Way of Positive change viewers? Moderators, chat family, what do you and I need to know for our weekend? And remember, we got the Page of Wands for our card of the day. We also got confirmation about the UFOs. So look to see if, you know, this is a great uniting crystal, you know, the Lemurians. And they're etched on a few sides. They're usually always singular in nature. This one has a little bit of an orange tint to it, but most of the time they're clear. Okay, they have like these scores or striations on them. It's really easy to find them. You just need just get you a little one. They're great for healing and feeling unity. Okay. Okay, even though we got that the second half of April would be better, there are some earth changes that happen. There are some upsets, some shakeups, upsets, some things that are normally regulated or even go boom. So the challenge here is to not explode with your temper. The Archangel Temperance is saying we need to maintain our balance. But we're always being told, you and I are always being told, hydrate and stay balanced and stay out of the drama. And somebody's walking up to my door to knock on the door, you guys. So it's just a salesman. So. Okay. So staying calm. Don't take things too okay, emotions. Emotions are at an all-time high. So please be careful not to explode. Some people can have real attitudes and even some past stuff that could come up. You may feel overly sensitive, or I need to set some new boundaries. Because there are unfeeling people out there, you know. And then it gets better. Be confident and strong. You're a great person. Pat yourself on the back. Protect your boundaries. There are some people that aren't ready to change yet, you know, and they're still gonna do and say stupid things. Concentrate on reuniting with their family and this portal. And remember, there's a magic wand in the Ten of Pentacles. It's leaning up against the side of the ark. The wise old man knows it's there. He's sort of like the magician in the family. The others are unaware. And then this is, of course, the tree of life. So stick with your spirituality. Please stay away from the people that have attitudes and tend to blow their tops. There's going to be some tops blowing. There could be some shakeups in land. You know, this can be maybe things that become unsteady. This is storms, lightning. It could be earthquakes or more volcanic stuff, or just upheavals. And then, you know, people help each other. But you and I, we're good. We're good. Just don't get overly sensitive. Okay? Okay. Yeah. And go outside. Even when it's snowing in New Hampshire. Get outside as much as you can. All right? This is really, really important. Take off, you know, protect your boundaries, but don't be overly sensitive, you know. But there's those weirdo people. They're not ready to change it. Even when poor Ivanka, can you imagine? I just announced she got a vaccine. She hopes you get one too. And they're all coming down on her. They're all throwing tomatoes at her. They're mad. They don't like that. They don't like she did that. All right. Stay safe, you guys. Much love to you. Thanks so much for the super chats. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks to all the moderators. Lucky Girl, Sherry, Jay, Sharon. All of you guys, you're so awesome. All right. And take care. And I don't know, maybe I'll get invited to be on someone else's channel over the weekend, or I can team up with someone. All right. Remember the reading. Don't blow your top.